be honest. I don't give two F's how wonderfully y'all ended that episode. I'm going the fuck in. You want to know what? I know, Bravo, I know somebody at Bravo is watching me because there ain't that many of us that even do these fucking reviews for the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Let me tell you something. I know my subscribers are tired. I'm tired. The viewing public is tired. Why do I have to come on my YouTube channel after every motherfucking show and curse everybody out? It's very annoying at this point. And I'm also tired of coming on this camera and talking about the same fucking thing over and over and over and keep hitting the same fucking points on the head on the fucking nail time and time again. But guess what? I'm here. We're gonna fucking do it again. We're gonna get there. Let me slow down. Alrighty, so we start off where we left off last week with the whole dinner and everything. And at this is the dinner, after the first dinner, and that was brought up again about the whole thing with Denise. And again, Denise jumps out the window and says, well, everything that Brandy is saying that y'all said about me, like y'all, like she said about y'all, whatever. Now, like I said in my last video, let me preface this before I go on everybody else. Let me preface it with this right here. None of this is me trying to take any ownership off of Denise. I am not saying that I believe Denise 1,010%. Do I think that Denise is lying about a lot of stuff? Absolutely. But at the end of the day, I also believe, though, that there are two sides to every story. I don't fully believe Brandy's side, and I don't fully believe Denise's side. But this is my point. See, I can say that I don't really believe either one of them whores. Y'all on this show, for some fucking reason, are on Brandy Gladfield's puss. And it's very confusing as to why. And we're gonna get into it, all right? So again, we go back to dinner, and Teddy is going the fuck up. Matter of fact, I might as well just jump to this part right now. I am petitioning, starting today, to get Teddy the fuck off of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I am tired of her. She's boring, okay? She's boring as fuck. Okay, she got a badass motherfucking attitude. Okay, wait, because I had listed a whole bunch of reasons. She's a fucking baby, and she's fucking annoying, okay? And every time this season I see Teddy, you trying to buck up, but you're bucking up at the wrong things, and you're getting super hyped for what? For what? For the fuck what? Get Teddy the fuck out of here. I don't want her back next season, because in all reality, what does Teddy bring to the show? Other than being up Kyle's ass, what does Teddy bring to the show? Nothing. She's boring. Get her the fuck off my screen. I'm tired of hearing her, and I'm tired of seeing her every 5 seconds pop up like she's a bad bitch, and she's not. Who the fuck are you talking to, Teddy? See, that's the thing. You're pregnant. Your face is not. That's what my aunt used to say all the time. Like, bitch, I would have smacked the fuck out of Teddy a couple times, because I don't know who Teddy thought she was talking to at this dinner, or period. But Denise better than me, because I would have been hard off on Teddy's ass. You got me fucked up, okay? And so, as everybody's going in on Denise, per fucking usual, Dorit jumps in and makes an excellent point that I've made. Why is it? No, this is what she said. She pretty much said, at the end of the day, let's be real. Is it the reason that a lot of y'all, especially you, Teddy, you believe Brandy is because you don't like Denise. Like, fuck before anything that she even told you, before Brandy even told you anything, you already didn't really care for Denise as is. So when somebody comes and tells you something that's not favorable, of course you're gonna be willing to believe that, because you don't like the bitch. And both Dorit and Garcelle made a good point, like Garcelle said. The problem, this is where the issue comes in. What makes y'all think that what Brandy is saying is gospel? That's where the issue is coming in. That's been my issue since this whole thing has fucking started. Why is it that it is okay for Brandy to say this shit, and y'all all go around walking around like it's the fucking gospel, but when Denise sits at this table and says 10,000 times that she didn't fucking say it, not one time do y'all even give her the fucking benefit of the doubt to try to believe her. That's what the issue is. Thank you so much, Garcelle. Thank you so much for Dorit from bringing it up. And Lisa, I would have jumped across that table too, because she's talking about some, you want to know what? Because you know her, own it. And if you want to be here, you can be here. If you want to go, you can go. And I took that as her meaning, if you're going to be on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, you need to open up your mouth and start telling your business. And if not, then you don't have to be on the show anymore. Lisa, let me ask you something. Who died and made you executive producer? I'm dragging this whole fucking review. My energy about to be on 10. I'm dragging this whole fucking review. Lisa, who the fuck made you executive producer? Lisa, huh? When was your name signed at the dotted line for you to decide who can come or who go? Bitch, you're not reality, Lisa. If it wasn't for your crazy ass antics, you can motherfucking go too, as far as I'm concerned. And I don't care if I'm cursing. These whores, I'm tired. I'm tired of coming on my camera every week and dealing with this shit. It's fucking annoying. These whores are getting on my fucking nerves, okay? So then, like I said, Denise goes on a whole rant about how Brandy said it, and like I put in my notes, at this point, I don't give a fuck no more about this story. Then I don't care, because Bravo, this is my whole thing. Bravo, for y'all to be in reality TV and be such producers, I don't understand how y'all don't get that this storyline in particular has got hammered out. This is dinner 3 we are on. We are dinner 3 or 4 of being in Italy, and this shit is brought up again. Like, we need. If okay, this is my thing. If y'all gonna make that the main contention of whatever the plot line is, we need extra stuff too. But just centering on this, it's fucking annoying. This is the third night, like she said, the third fucking night or dinner that y'all sat up here and made it all about Denise. And even before the whole thing with Brandy came off, ever since this shit started, it went from being every single dinner being about her kids to now every fucking dinner being about what she allegedly said to Brandy. And I'm fucking sick and tired of it. And I know the viewing audience and the rest of us is fucking tired of it as well, okay? And so and then so after they all, do that or whatever, and they asked her, like I said, Denise said out her mouth, now whether you believe her or not, that's your business, okay? But she did say flat out, I did not say this about you. I did not say that about you. I did not say this about you. I did not say that about you. Then we go over and they leave the table, go get some drinks, and Erica asks her again, oh, so you didn't say this about me? Now, we'll say this about Denise because I'm being fair about it. Denise, in your confessional, you said, well, I didn't say that about her, but I agreed with it. That's still wrong at the end of the day. It's still fucking wrong. And if Erica sees that confessional and curses you out, I'm gonna be here for it. I'm gonna be here for it, okay? I'm gonna be fucking here for it, okay? And so then, like I said, so then Lisa keeps talking about, everybody being honest or whatever. So I don't know why, but Garcelle pretty much brought up the fact that they had a conversation about her daughter's body's issues and how does Lisa feel like maybe that has something to do with it. I don't really know the point of Garcelle bringing that up, but what Kyle said is true. See, Lisa, you need to shut your mouth. You want to talk about everybody being honest and let's have a moment of truth. Now your ass is in the hot seat and you can't take it. That's why, Lisa, you need to mind your fucking business. All right, let's move the fuck on. Oh yeah, I put in here, like I said in the beginning, I'm petitioning to get Teddy the fuck off my TV screen. Hashtag get the fuck rid of Teddy. Hashtag get the fuck rid of Teddy. I'm tired of her being on my fucking screen. Go spend your daddy's money and get off my screen. How about that? Okay. Every time I can take a jab at Teddy, I'ma fucking do it because I don't like her. All right. Then we have Erica and Teddy. They end up going off to some little spa. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? Okay. I got Kyle and Dorit. They were supposed to meet up with Lisa, but Lisa ended up meeting up with Denise. They go off. Dorit's bubble coat was everything. They go off and they have a nice little time, a little side cross. Who gives a fuck? Okay. We get to Lisa and Denise. Okay, so after the dinner, this is the next day. Denise comes over to Lisa. They talk in the lobby or whatever. And what Denise pretty much said is that Lisa was coming off very mean. And she was. The previous night, she went the fuck off. Like I said, I would have hopped across that table or whooped Lisa's ass because I don't know who Lisa thought she was talking to. And, at the end of the day, Denise just was like, this is how Denise feels. At the end of the day, let's be real. Out of all of these bitches next to Garcelle, you're the ones that I'm really friends with and I've been friends with the longest. And you've been on this show the longest. So for you to know how all of this shit is really set up in reality TV and for you to not give me a heads up about what the fuck it is that I'm about to get myself into in the midst of the situation is fucked up. And for you to sit at that table with me and with the rest of them, and instead of trying to come to my defense or trying to say, damn, could we give her a minute, you jumped in like everybody else. And that's not being a good friend. And I agree 1,010% with Denise. The way that Lisa came at Denise the night before, that shit was uncalled for. And again, I would have jumped across the table. I don't know if she had on a wig on that night, but whatever wig she had, I would have. Oh no, she had her shit in a little itty bitty ponytail. I would have messed that hair up real quick, fast than her. Sure the fuck would have. What bothered me in this scene is the fact that Lisa said that it wasn't okay. So when they was back at the table, Lisa said that it wasn't cool. She didn't like the fact that Denise Denise said, oh, well, Brandy's actually the one who said that. And she was like, I just think that that's a really vile thing to say. Again, y'all are contradicting each other. So it's not okay for Denise to say that Brandy said it, but it's okay for Brandy to say that about Denise. I want y'all to make it make sense. Oh, it's a tit for tat. It doesn't matter that bitch hit me first. Now, just like somebody say all the time, you can't hit me and then turn around and get mad with how I fucking respond. If you hit me with this grinder, if I come back and I stab you with this fucking screwdriver, you can't tell me that I was wrong. You can't tell me that I was wrong. I'm sorry, I know in the court of law you can, but in real life, I don't think that you should tell me I'm wrong because you came for me. So how I react is how the fuck I react. Period. Period. Then, like I said, Lisa, had a whole breakdown and started crying. Do I think she was being over dramatic? Yes, but I really do honestly think that when she sat down and thought about it, it is fucked up. It is fucked up, and I'm glad because she came around to her senses, and that was clear when she talked to Dorit and Kyle later. So yeah, so Garcelle, Sutton, Lisa, and Denise end up all going to church together because Denise and Lisa was crying really, really heavy, so they was like they're gonna go to church. Now she was supposed to meet up with Dorit and Cal, but she ended up doing that later. Now when she went to go meet up with them later, this is pretty much what the whole conversation was. Even though Cal was still trying to give bank for Lisa, this is pretty much what she said. At the end of the day, Denise's truth is hers, and it is not on me to force her to say what that truth is. And I said, thank you, Lisa. That's all I've been trying to say in particular. Even when it comes to the whole thing with the kids. Even if she was lying about the fact that she wasn't over it, oh well, you can't force somebody to say something. If she is gonna continuously move like it don't bother her, then let it the fuck go. Again, she's still coming around y'all, she's still hanging out with y'all, but y'all still bringing the shit the fuck up. So at the end of the day, if she wants to address it, she can. And y'all have all asked her flat out, did you say this about me? She said 4 or 5 different fucking times before we even get to the last dinner that no, she didn't, but y'all keep bringing it the fuck up. That's where the issue comes to fuck in. Oh my gosh, I'm just so fucking tired. This is so fucking stupid. Like I said, yes, growth, Lisa, growth, okay? And so then we get to the final dinner. On the way there, Dorit said that, she finally done with the room and the book of the pepper. So she gonna throw a baby shower for Teddy. Whatever. We're gonna get to that at the end of the episode. We're gonna get to that because we're gonna talk about next week's real fast, all right? So Denise pretty much said that she's put her foot down. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how my speech would have went if I was Denise. I'm gonna walk through this bitch just like this. Listen, which is kind of what Denise said, but I want to like this. Listen, let me tell you something. This right here will be the last time, and I mean that on everything I love. This is the last time I will talk about this. I did not say anything negative about any one of you girls to Brandy. Whatever it is that I had to say about y'all, I've said to y'all face. Now, y'all could either believe me or you don't. If you don't want to believe me, that's on you. If you do, that's cool. We can rock out. But I do not want to talk about this anymore. You either believe me or you don't. Now, let's have dinner. That's how I would have handled it. Because I'm not going to keep going in a circle over and over and over about the same fucking thing over and over again, okay? So when they get to the dinner, everybody get there, Denise and Garcelle's kind of sitting at the head of the table. So Denise was like, you want to know what? Everybody go ahead, say what you got to say. Let's do toast. And she was like, then I got something to say. So when I got to her, she said, all right, this is pretty much what it is. Denise was like, I have been attacked every single night since I've been here. This has pretty much been one of the worst trips of my life. Is she lying? Is she lying? Is Denise lying? Like I said in the beginning, every single night since this shit, every single night since they've been in Italy, they have come for that girl's neck. Every night, her head has been on the chopping block. Period. It's been on chopping block. So I could see how she could get very much so annoyed about that shit, okay? And then, so she was saying, pretty much how, she's tired of it. And Teddy, this is when I really snapped out. Like, y'all should see my notes. It's so many caps locks. It's not even funny. Teddy said, oh, you said that, like, in her confession, you're going to say, oh, well, I find it funny, Denise, that you said you don't want to talk about it, but here you go, bringing up a whole prepared speech. Teddy, this is why I need you to fuck off my screen, because this is how dense you are, this is how slow you are, this is how I don't really know what the fuck is wrong with you. But how many times has Denise said her piece and said it was over and asked for it to be dropped for y'all to bring it the fuck back up again? Let's go back to the whole thing with the daughter, even previous to the situation. That night that y'all sat up there and y'all had the conversation and Denise said, you want to know what? I'm done. I don't want to talk about it no more. Next time she came around at the little function, y'all brought it up. Next table, the next morning that y'all all sat down, y'all brought it up. When y'all went to Cal's place, y'all brought it up. When you went over to to somebody else's event. I forgot who it is. I think Erica's. You brought it up again then. Y'all are the ones who continuously bring it up. Even with this situation, y'all told her the first night, right? Everything it is that was said. It should have been dead done. Maybe one more conversation at the most should have been had after that. But no, you brought it up the next night. And now, yeah, so you want to know what? Yeah, I'm going to bring it up because y'all hoes won't drop it. So yes, I'm going to bring it up. So Teddy, shut the fuck up. You're the main one sitting at the table, always got some shit to fucking say. You the main one sitting there with your face screwed up. So how dare you? How fucking dare you, bitch? How dare you, okay? And then she said, and then Denise said, at the end of the day, like, I feel like you guys are mean girls. And I guess Lisa brought up the fact that, like, Denise said that last year, and it was like a headline. Let's be real. Let's be real. Y'all are. Y'all are. And I'm not trying to be funny, but it's not just y'all, though. It's not just y'all. It's the reality TV game. A lot of y'all girls, y'all are mean girls. Mean girls in the sense of y'all be hazing the fuck out of these girls. When the new girls come on the show, half the time y'all haze them in your own way, which is either kind of like how Kyle's trying to do with Garcelle. You either completely disregard them, or you're gonna try to put their ass on Front Street and try to comfort them however it is that you want to. That is being mean girl. I've seen every single last one of y'all bully somebody within this group. All of y'all have done it. Every single last one of y'all have done it. So yes, y'all are mean girls. Yes, the fuck y'all are. Y'all sure are. And the sad part about it is y'all too grown to do that. Denise, the reason why what Denise said picks up steam is because it's true. Y'all are grown ass women acting like mean girls in high school. That is a fact. That is a fact. I've seen it too many times on this fucking show. So yes, it's true. I don't give a fuck how offended somebody want to feel. If you want to be offended by being called a mean girl when you're a grown ass woman, that says a lot about you. Period. Who cares about being called a mean girl? You're a grown ass woman. All of y'all here, grown women with kids, sitting up here caring what somebody's calling y'all mean girls. Come on now. Fuck out of here. I'm sick and tired of this fucking, tired of all y'all whores. I'm tired of them. And so then Garcelle, gets a little frustrated. She gets up and she's like, I'll be back, and she leaves. And, Dorit tries to, say whatever it is that she had to say. But, and I think also, Erica said in her confessional, like, oh yeah, it's so easy for you to point back the finger and try to play victim. I don't think, I'm gonna be real. Okay, and I'm gonna get to end. Denise ended up getting up because she said that she was out after she said what she said, which I didn't blame her. She goes outside, talk to Garcelle. Garcelle was crying because I could understand. Garcelle was probably like me in this video, was just very frustrated about the whole situation. And she said, I could be with my kids. Like, real shit. Instead of me sitting here arguing with you grown ass women about some dumbass shit, I could be back in the States with my kids. But I'd rather sit here and act like some little ass fucking kids. That's why Garcelle got up. And all of y'all's full of shit talking about something. Oh, well, that was a dramatic exit. She said, excuse me. You can't tell her where to go. She a grown ass black woman. Who the fuck y'all think y'all talking to? Okay? And then, Garcelle said that she was going to go back, and he said she was going to go to her room. Garcelle comes back, and now everybody's, oh, are you okay? Oh, I just missed my kids. Oh, I understand. Fuck, y'all are all fake. Oh my gosh, that's what makes me so mad. Y'all are all fake as fuck. Y'all was all just kind of talking shit on Garcelle when she decided to walk out. Now she comes back in the room and, oh, is everything okay? Oh, is everything okay? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh my gosh. So then one of the producers comes up to Denise and says, you cannot just say that and then walk out. I've never, and I could be wrong, but I've never seen a producer on a Real Housewives of Beverly Hills come up to somebody and tell them that they need to go back and have a conversation. If I was Denise, I would have took that mic off handily and to the producer. Again, who the fuck are you? Unless it says in my contract that I have to finish out this dinner. If I don't want to, I'm not going to. I'm going to fuck home. You don't want this to be resolved. You want this shit to keep going. That's how, like I said, Bravo, you're full of shit. Oh, we need to, if you want this to be dead, it's not going to be dead, because guess what? Y'all going to bring Brandy on next week. Are y'all not? So y'all just want to continue the bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. And so, yeah, pretty much at the end of the day, how I feel about it is just like this. At the end of the dinner, she came back, everybody kind of talked and worked. I don't want to say they worked it out, but they kind of swept it under the rug. This is just how I feel at the end of the day. Again, like I said, I'm not trying to say that Denise is telling the truth. Oh, shit, 1,010%. But what I am saying is that it is trifling that all of y'all want to sit up here and try to make it seem like it's just Denise who's trying to play victim. That's not what it is. Y'all have continuously attacked this girl since this season has started. And all of y'all are talking about, oh, yeah, we don't care. Y'all do care. Y'all do. And Teddy, it just pissed me off for you to say, oh, I thought you didn't want to bring it back up. So then y'all need to shut the fuck up about it. Why is it that it's only okay when y'all want to bring it up? But when she wants to bring it up, now out to defend herself. Now it's a problem. I don't want to hear about this shit no more, even though I know I'm going to. Next week, here we go again. Y'all talking about y'all let it go, but you're sitting up here in Brandy's face, talking all of this shit, letting her talk all of this shit. Producers of Bravo, y'all full of shit. I'm tired of this fucking storyline. I'm tired. It's not... It would be better if at least it was a little bit more fair balance. If you had half of the girls who believe Denise and half of the girls who believe Brandy. But for all of y'all to just breathe on Brandy's dick for what? It's blind blowing. Brandy wants to be back on this show. What the fuck does Brandy do? What else outside of the show does Brandy do? Brandy needs an end, and y'all dumb hoes are gonna give it to her. And then when Brandy's back up on the show and she fucks you over, Kyle, I don't want to hear anything. Teddy, when she fucks your dumb ass over, I don't want to hear anything either. I'm tired of it. And like I said, what it really gets down to is the main reason why Kyle and Teddy, y'all really don't believe it, is because Kim got something to do with that shit. That's really why Kyle has nothing to say, because your messy ass sister Kim is the one who brought her in, and you're not gonna try to throw your fucking sister underneath the bus. Get these bitches the fuck up out of here, man.